Hey there guys, gals and non-binary pals. I have been doing something today I haven't done in a while. This is an update video. Remember when these came thick and fast last year? Well, I has news. I has much news. So, starting off, starting Saturday week, I will be running a Bloodborne playthrough. I think it might be the start of a full Soulsborne playthrough prior to the release of Elden Ring, which looks amazing, and I will have thoughts on that later, but not in this video. So I've started recording it, but I want a really good buffer before I start publishing. So yeah, I'm not going to say too much about it. It's a very standard starting build, but I have a really specific weapon in mind for New Game Plus. Did I mention I'm planning to go New Game Plus. I probably won't go New Game Plus because, yeah, no, just no. Not on video anyway. I need to do it, for completionist's sake, but yeah, not on video. So that's Saturday week. It'll be Saturday and Sunday, and the episodes will be an hour long, roughly. But what I will do is I'll have links in the description and in a pinned first comment, which will have basically timestamps for different parts of the video. So when I come to a natural stopping point in, say, like a 20-minute video, I'll put a timestamp in for that, and it means you can watch it gradually over time, because I know 2 hours over 2 days is a lot to give up. So that's number one. Number two, Monster Hunter will be returning, not for a little while. I am kind of burnt out on it. It won't last for long because Monster Hunter always sucks me back in really quickly. So yeah, oh, wow, that is some fog in my glasses. It is really hot. So in the meantime, I'm going to start doing what I'm thinking of as demo days. Essentially what I'm going to do is I'm going to look for demos on PC, PS4, and, well, yeah, PS4, because let's be honest, who has a PS5 right now apart from scalpers and various YouTube personalities? I won't be having one until the Pro comes out. So I'll be looking for demos for that and the Switch. And what I'll do is I'll play the demo for 3 or 4 hours the night before I do the recording, and I will give you my honest opinion on the game, whether I think it's a good buy, how I think it plays, how it runs on the Switch, all that sort of stuff. So yeah, demo days are going to be a thing. I'm kind of looking forward to that because I love demos, and I'm glad they're becoming a thing again, because, like, if you're like me and you grew up in the 80s and the 90s and you were a teenager in the late 90s and early noughties. Well, actually, I wasn't a teenager in the early noughties. I was 20 in 2000. Anyway, wow, I'm old. Oh boy, didn't realize how old I was for a second there. But demo discs were a big part of your gaming life, because you could always count on getting a copy of PC Gamer with a demo disc, or a copy of PlayStation Magazine with a demo disc. And like half of my PS1 collection were demo discs, and for the longest time, God, I think about 50% of my PC gaming library were demo discs. I wish I had some of them. I don't actually know what happened to them, but I really wish I still had them, because some of them were so freaking good. Like old school games, but really good. So there's that. LGBT Vlogging, I'm planning on doing a minimum of one LGBTQ plus video per week. I am open to topics, so if you want to send me ideas for topics in the comments below, or even private message me on Twitch at Miskatami, MISSKITAMI, I would be eternally grateful. I'm going to be starting development on stuff for Pride of next year in the next few weeks, because I have ideas, but they're going to take time, actually quite a lot of time. So Uh, yeah, that's kind of it. I have a couple of weeks grace before my materials arrive to start on the other end of the shed. So I'm going to use that time to kind of get ahead on my channel and get this running the way I would like it to run, because it's not how I would like it to run. And I'm not going to lie about that. Now, a large part of that is I have been so sick the last 2 months. The last 2 months have been hellish. But I really find myself missing creating. So I have a few ideas moving forward. I have some ideas for Twitch. I still want to do the Let's Draws, but I'm running into problems in that my iPad really does not like running digital art programs anymore. It's an older iPad. I think it was generation 6, and it was a baseline iPad, so it's not like it was a Pro to begin with. Yeah, it kind of sucks that that's happening, but I'm going to see if I can. What I'm thinking is I might do a firmware reset and then update to the latest version without anything on board it, and then reload everything that I use. I might have to do that. I'm not sure even if that'll work, but it's worth a try. So if I'm doing Let's Draws, it basically means using my tablet monitor, which has its own problems at the moment. Yeah, I actually am more and more thinking I'm just going to have to bite the bullet and buy a Cintiq if I'm going to get serious about my digital art. And I really don't want to spend that much money, because I do not have that much money. That's a year's saving for me. That's a lot of money, and it's a lot of money that I could use for other things. So, especially seeing as I'm setting up a wood shop in the other end, and okay, I have most of the tools, but I'm going to need materials. I'm going to need delivery stuff. I'm going to need so much crap. I'm going to need a new frickin' camera. That's another thing. This camera has served me really frickin' well. I have this since the channel started, but it's really starting to show its age. It's very ropey when it comes to recording video, and it the file sizes it records are way bigger than they would be now. I mean, it only records 720p, I think, or 1080, but it's limited to 30 FPS. But it's still like 50 megabits per second. I can fill the memory card on that in like an hour, which is ridiculous. So I do need to up my game in that respect. That's going to cost money. I'm also going to have to pick up a couple of cheaper vlogging cameras that I can set up on freaking flies, on armatures, so I can slide them over stuff. And I have a lot of irons in the fire, and let's be honest, that's the way I like it. I like having lots of things on the go. But I think my health is starting to settle down. Yesterday was awful, like truly awful, but my body feels different today. And I don't just mean it feels better, I mean it feels different. Now, a large part of why it was awful yesterday is I got soyed at the weekend, so I was having a really bad reaction to that. But I kind of wondered, did it possibly kick my body into, oh crap, recovery mode? Apart from anything else, I actually slept last night. I've heard of this thing called sleep. I like it. It's great. You die for 8 hours and then you come back to life. It's awesome. And you wake up and you feel like a somewhat new person. Somewhat. So yeah, that's kind of all the news. So Saturday week, Bloodborne. Hopefully starting next week, demo days and some more vlogging. I'll probably have a vlog on Saturday or Sunday of this week. Probably, no promises, because I'm going to do something I never do. I'm going to listen to my body. And I'm just going to stop until I actually ride out whatever this recovery phase is, because it may not be a recovery. But regardless, I am now so freaking determined to start working properly, because I am so tired of being in bed doing nothing, because I can't do anything. And I think at this point now I'm just going to dose myself up and just work through this suffering. So yeah, anyway, I hope you all have a great day. Be good, and bye for now.